You know, y'all love this series so much, I thought I'd make it twice a week. So now Wednesdays and Thursdays, we're going to go through the gods and goddesses of the Prince of Egypt. And this week we're talking about
Nephthys.
So part 6, we're going to be looking at Nephthys. Now, Nephthys is one of the core 4 Egyptian gods and goddesses of the city of Heliopolis. But honestly, I think she might be the most overlooked of the 4. She is the sister of Osiris, the goddess Isis, and the god Seth. She is also considered the wife of Seth, and this is a pretty rare depiction because I was able to find almost 0 images of the two of them together. She played a vital role in Egyptian mythology as being one of the daughters of Nut and Geb, and being one of the saviors of Osiris when Seth killed him. Now, she is associated with mourning, the night, childbirth, the dead, and with magic. And her name roughly translates as the Lady of the Temple Enclosure, even though it used to be translated as the Lady of the House, which a lot of people were saying that she was the goddess of domestic issues, and that's not true. Now, while her sisters symbolized the birth experience, Nephthys symbolized the death experience. In some stories, she is seen as the mother of the funerary deity Anubis, although in Nubia it is actually believed that she was his wife. This just shows you how Egyptian mythology completely differs depending on where you are and during what time period of Egyptian history. Now, Nephthys and her sister were usually portrayed as a woman with falcon wings, or as a kite, which you can see below me. And a kite is essentially just an Egyptian hawk. She is also depicted with this crown, which is literally the hieroglyphs of her name. The basket on the top represents the neck of her name, and the rectangle below, which is supposed to be a rectangular building enclosure that you're seeing from above, that is the hut of her name when you say it in ancient Egyptian. Now, I can make a more detailed video of the creation story from Heliopolis, but here's a shortened version. Nephthys was the sister wife of Seth, who then went and killed their brother Osiris to take the throne. Osiris was chopped into little bits and spread around Egypt, and then his sisters turned into Egyptian hawks and collected them and wrapped him up as a mummy. Unfortunately, they didn't have all the pieces, so he had to go to the afterlife anyway. Now, this is why she is such a prominent funerary goddess. It is even said that during ancient Egyptian funerals, during the procession from the temple or the mummification house to the actual tomb, female mourners were meant to represent both Isis and Nephthys to kind of replicate that final walk that the goddesses took to take care of their brother. Check back in next Wednesday and Thursday for more videos on the gods and goddesses of the Prince of Egypt.